Being in the arms, let me just take a look at what you all see on the camera. I'm going to move the camera down in a second. So being in the arms is pretty important whenever your doggy is getting paw hair check, nail check, or just getting used to being close to someone because you're going from A to B and they cannot touch the ground, or you are giving them to someone else to be held, and we want them to be comfortable, or they are getting a paw hair trim or nail trim done, and it's going to be easier for your back or for you and for the doggy in case they are a little bit higher from the ground, and you can keep the doggy in front of better lights as opposed to on the ground, for example, depending on your setup. So being in the arms is pretty handy to teach your doggy. So the way I like to hold doggies whenever they are in my hands is again with the special hold that covers the left side, the right side, and the front, so the doggy won't be able to get out of this very easily. And I like to support their hind area as well. For doggies who are not that heavy, I like to keep their paws on my hands, so they feel like in case they want to go, they can. Most likely in case you are doing the arrangements for the environment and keeping the doggy exercise before whatever you are doing while he's or she's in your hands, they will stay calm. But I like to give them this option, and it's going to be easier to keep the balls and vulva safe. You can also have them have them in your hands while you are sitting, and have their legs on your lap and hold them a little bit closer to your body this way, so they're gonna be more still. You don't have to squeeze them or anything, it's just they lean on you and you hold them that way, so whenever they so they don't need to balance that much. So in case a leg slips off of your leg, or they lift up one leg, they won't be like that out of balance. And whoever is working on the paws or nails, for example, they're going to have an easier job and you can get done faster. So basically, this is the hold I like to do for puppies whenever I'm holding them, or I ask someone to hold them for me to do a paw hair trim or nail care. You can do it on either side, and just make sure that you're not squeezing the balls and that the puppy is comfortable. Most often puppies are not super happy about being on their backs. And I'm not really suggesting you to teach your doggy or to force your doggy to be in that position. That's more like a dominant situation. Since we are significantly bigger than they are, they can take it as we are trying to dominate them. And they can pee themselves, they can just get scared and like freeze. So we really don't want them to be uncomfortable in any way. So we like to give them autonomy and have their head upright, and give them the option to move in case they feel like it, and ourselves listening to them so we can determine whether they are just bored or they were uncomfortable, and go from there, figuring out a solution for that.